rock someplace. But Donald J. Trump is out there. He accepted the challenge. He has made the promises. He has delivered on the promises. And now we have to support him and make sure not only that he gets reelected, but on the process of that, we have to make sure that there is no more of this impeachment stuff. Nadler and Schiff and all these people are already saying, oh, they're going to impeach him. If he gets in a second term, impeach. You know what? We don't have time for this. We have to stop that, and the way to do that is to elect a Republican Congress and a Republican Senate. And then we have the investigation. Nadler, Schiff, Pelosi, all these people have said, we're going to investigate until the cows come home. Well, you know what? In the second term. And you know that costs us, the Mueller investigation costs us between 25, there's various estimates, 25 and 42 million $25 and $42 million of our money was wasted on the Mueller probe. Andrew Weissman and his crew, the use of FBI assets, CIA assets, thousands and tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of documents, 2 years of wasted time, huge amounts of taxpayer money paid out. Whoever got that $25 or $45 million, how many? He had 16 lawyers and himself. That cost us my goodness, what did each one of them get paid? $1 million each for each year? I mean, come on, this is ridiculous. We don't need another Mueller. That's why some of our people say, oh, we have to have a new special prosecutor. No more special prosecutors. We know what that is. We know the special prosecutors are abusive. We know they can be abusive. We know that the office of the special prosecutor can be abused. We know that it can be used for political and nefarious reasons and processes. No new special prosecutor. And whenever I hear a Republican of any kind say, well, we need another special prosecutor to get the Dems. No, forget the special prosecutors. As a matter of fact, I think the Congress should pass a new legislation erasing all legislation enacted that allows for a special prosecutor. There should be no such thing as a special prosecutor. And in that sense, there should be no FISA court, F-I-S-A court, secret court with secret witnesses, secret testimony, secret documents, holding their hearings in secret and issuing secret subpoenas and secret warrants and secret spy documents. And the people who are being accused of all these things don't even know that they're being accused in secret by all these people who are doing the FISA thing in secret. We don't need the FISA thing. We have to erase it. And we have to abolish this terrible Stalinist. Stalin used the FISA court process. Hitler used that process. Mussolini used that process. Ceausescu in Romania used that process. Many others. Perón used that process. We don't need that. We don't need that secret court business, secret subpoena, secret testimony, secret documents, secret arrest warrants, secret spying on citizens and anybody. Get rid of this thing. Abolish. Get on Twitter, my friends. Go on Twitter and say, abolish the FISA court. Abolish the FISA. The other thing, and then I'm going to stop. This mail-in ballot scheme. It's a scheme. It's a Democrat scheme. These mail-in ballots are, look at Gerald Nadler. Go on Twitter. Ask Twitter or ask the Facebook or ask Parler or ask any of these organizations about Gerald Nadler's statements. Congressman Gerald Nadler, who hates President Trump, Congressman Gerald Nadler's statements about the abuse and how we can prove the abuse of mail-in ballots, universal mail-in ballots. And now, of course, when it's the party line of the Democrat Party that we want this so we can abuse and cheat and steal elections, now Nadler and Pelosi and all those people who previously spoke against it, now they're for it because they see a way, when you connect it with ballot harvesting, connect it together, that they can steal the election and count themselves in office forever and ever and ever. So we have to stop it in the bud. We have to pull up the weed before it takes root. You know what I'm saying? This has to be stopped. Okay, my friends, this is all I have for today. I want to say a few things to you. Number one, I really appreciate you. I see you in my mind's eye when I give these podcasts. I know that you want a voice too. We could all have a podcast. Get on Twitter. Get on Facebook. Get on Parler, Parler, a brand new system being supported by Don Bongino. Don Bongino, big fan of Parler. President Trump, a big fan of Parler. It's the replacement for Twitter. Twitter is now nothing more than a political hack job, and so is Facebook. And so let's get off of these things. You can keep Facebook if you want to show pictures of your birthdays and your children's birthdays and your grandchildren's birthdays. That's what it's really for. But if you want to talk about issues and about things that are important to us as citizen voters of America, go to Parler, Parler.com, sign up for it. And Don Bongino thanks you. I want to also give shout-outs to my good friends. I've done this in the past. I do it again. Laura Ingraham, of course, the great Rush Limbaugh. Rush Limbaugh, by the way, has 50 million listeners every day. Rush Limbaugh has 50 million listeners every day for his 3-hour broadcast. Unbelievable. Nobody has that. He has it. Hannity, of course, Laura Ingraham, and Black Conservative Patriot. You get him on YouTube. Wonderful guy, doing a great job out there, really beating the bushes for us and speaking out for us through his podcast. There are others, of course, many others, and I don't even know all of them, but these are the ones I know. And I want to thank you especially. I have a great following. I have many of you pushing the like button, and I'm going to ask you, if you have a like button, if you have a thumbs up button, if you have a way to approve this podcast and let me know you're out there actually listening to the whole thing. I know many of you download it, many of you tune it in, many of you have used it. I have great statistics, but get a thumbs up or to get a like is really, really a powerful message to me that this is worth the time and the effort to put it together. And so if you have that, and then if you care to respond, if you care to send me a message, you can go to the Frederick, Frederick, Henry, Henry, the Frederick Henry Show, SHOW, the Frederick Henry Show at WordPress, a huge name. I know I have to find a better way, but right now I don't have one. The Frederick Henry Show at WordPress.com. It's a free site. I can't pay money for this type of stuff. I don't have that kind of money. But you can send me a message, and if you send me a message, I will respond. And thank you very much for that. And so, dear friends, we're at 22 minutes and 45 seconds. I want to hope you have a great weekend. I may be able to do another podcast tomorrow and Sunday. I'll see. A lot of things are moving very quickly now. But, this is not the news. You get the news elsewhere, Laura or Hannity or Rush or whoever it is, but Brett Baer, but not me. I'm a commentator. I comment on this. But I want to encourage you to not be afraid, not be overly concerned that things are not going in the right direction right now. They're not. But we can do this. We can overcome. That great song from the Civil Rights Movements, We Can Overcome. Wonderful song. So thank you very much. God bless you and keep you. And looking forward to talking to you with the next podcast. I'm Frederick Henry, and thank you very much for listening.